Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. Thank you so much for being with us. We're looking at the famous Ica Stones today. Let's get started. We're on genesispark.com. Again, thanks for being here. And this is an incredible article on depictions of dinosaurs around the world. We've been doing a series on this. You may want to check out our creation video playlist. So let's jump in here. And so it's got pictures all over this article, and I just encourage everybody to get the article. So to the left are pictured Ica ceremonial burial stones from the Nazca culture, like the Nazca lines, maybe 100 BC to 800 AD. They're carved in a bas-relief technique. In the 1500s, the Spanish conquistadors brought back stories that there were stones with strange creatures carved on them found in Peru. Some of these stones were even brought back to Spain. The Incan chronicler Juan de Santa Cruz Pachuta Lunquay wrote in 1571 about the strange engraved stones in Ica. See Dennis Swift, Secrets of the Ica Stones, 2006, which I think I have a review of that book here on the channel. And so the Ica Stones, of course, you can buy Ica Stones that are massive forgeries on eBay. But when they initially came out, they were authentic. And Don Patton and others have verified their authentication. And this is, half millennia authentication of their authenticity. So, Dom Geronimo Cabrera was a Spanish conquistador who settled the area of Ica in 1570. One of his descendants, Dr. Javier Cabrera, saw these stones as a child and began collecting them in the 1960s. He eventually accumulated thousands of stones. Retired from the University of Lima, like Lima, Peru, Dr. Cabrera focused upon validating these finds within the scientific community. His credibility was strengthened by the discovery of ancient ceramics that displayed long-necked reptilian creatures. This pottery is currently displayed at the Museum of Lima. And so it's got obvious dinosaurs on these, not just the Ica stones, but these ceramics. Beautiful tapestries seen above have also been found in the tombs of the area, dated from 200 to 700 AD, with a repeating pattern that looks like dinosaurs. Pictures courtesy of Dennis Swift. Indeed, the depictions on some of the Ica stones show the sauropod dinosaurs with a crest of spines, much like those on the Acambaro figures. And preserved skin remains discovered by paleontologist Stephen Zerkis. Recent discovery of fossilized sauropod diplodocid skin impressions reveal a significantly different appearance of these dinosaurs. The fossilized skins demonstrate that a median row of spines was present. Some are quite narrow, and others are broader, more conical. Zerkis, New Look at Sauropod Dinosaurs from Geology magazine, December 1992, page 1068. I say it's magazine, that may actually be a textbook if it's 1068 pages. Sorry about that. Also of interest is the fact that the skin of many of the carved dinosaurs has rounded, bump-like depictions. Many scientists had pointed to this as evidence that this stone art is not scientifically accurate. We've got some close-ups here of that. However, more recent discoveries of fossilized dinosaur skin and embryos have silenced these same critics. For example, Louis Schiappa and colleagues discuss certain sauropod dinosaur embryos found in South America. This is what they had to say. The general skin pattern consists of round, non-overlapping, tubercle-like scales. A rosetta pattern of scales is present. And then it gives like PVPH-130. And that's Schiappa et al., 1998, page 259. Note the skin depictions above to the right, both taxa show a round pattern of small polygonal scales, which in some places interrupted by larger oval tubercles surrounded by the small scales, resulting in rosetta-like structures, a rosette, which also match the most common textures known in dinosaurs. So the ceramics, the stones, they have intricate depictions even down to the skin of these dinosaurs. And that comes from Christensen and Schopp. Exceptional stegosaur integument impressions upon the Upper Jurassic Morrison Foundation in Wyoming, Swiss Journal of Geosciences 103/2010. Other items of anatomical accuracy also attest to the authenticity of these Ica Stones depictions, including the positioning of the tail and legs. So remember, facts should remain when our theories fall apart. And so what's happening is people just reinterpret these inconvenient facts and say dinosaurs died 63 million years ago, an asteroid hit the Earth, when obviously they're here less than 2,000 years old, coterminous with man. And check out this article and all of the videos we've made on this article, and you'll see that's simply not true. And then our videos with Dr. Bill Cooper's great research on dinosaurs as well. Early critics said the Ica Stones were fakes, in part because their tails were almost sticking out while walking. Paleontologists in the 1960s were confident that dinosaurs dragged their tails. The paleontologists were wrong and the Ica Stones were right. Scientists now believe dinosaurs held their massive tails off the ground while walking because there are no drag marks on dinosaur trackways. So, when things have been fossilized, dinosaur footprints and stuff, they don't find the tail drag marks, so they must have been sticking out. The dinosaurs on Ica Stones are accurately depicted standing upright, rather than with legs splayed out in lizard-like position. The stylizing of animals depicted on the Ica Stones matches those found in the Nazca lines, such as a monkey with the curled tail, hummingbird, and stylized dinosaur. Many of the Ica Stones have been blackened so that the artistic etchings stand out. Undoubtedly, many fraudulent Ica Stones have been manufactured over the years to sell to tourists. But dinosaur stones were found in tomb excavations by experienced archaeologists. And again, remember going back in history to the 1500s with conquistadors. Moreover, microscopic analysis of the patina, the covering of the stone surface, copper traces, and oxidation in the etching grooves helps distinguish between the authentic and the recently forged artifacts. 2015-16, Genesis Park participated in research seeking a methodology to independently authenticate the Ica Stones. This resulted in an article published in a peer-reviewed creation science journal. And just some more fascinating things. And so sauropod dinosaurs have also been found on ceramics from the same Peruvian region, and they're showing examples here. It's incredible. The Nazcan vases above are from Dennis Swift's personal collection. I mean, and they are dinosaurs, there's no doubt. These artifacts show a less stylized and very realistic looking dinosaurian with large eyes. One has a dermal frill and the other does not. This may have been a sexual dimorphism, perhaps a gender-specific trait in males. The image on the right-hand pot was digitally enhanced by Richard Dobbs, and it again just shows a dinosaur. So we're going to look next at some other Peruvian and Nazca sites with obvious dinosaurs, but the Ica Stones, again, with research, proper research, don't just, if you punch them in. I remember when I first started studying this, all the sites came up, they were authentic. And then there was an algorithm change, at least on the search engine I was using back about 9 years ago, to where it said they were all frauds. And so you have to do independent research, buy the books, read this article, judge for yourself. So God bless you. I'll talk with you later. Check out our other videos. We'll see you. Bye-bye.